like to say a few words in Albanian, and I ask forgiveness for my new Albanian family for what I'm about to say. Të shroj të boj përvoj miqësin me familja të Vukaj. I familje të Vukaj e Piacente me noc kolan me familja e ti. Zoti na ko bakua na permes zoja shkodra se jon bashkua. To doj familja përhoj e kazoja jetën bashkëshuta Holly and Christina. Now you're a captive audience and I got you. I saw a movie last week. It was about a guy who was going on vacation, but he split up with his wife. She was in Boston, and he was in New York City. They were supposed to be in California for vacation, so they called each other, and this has to do with anger and love. He called his wife, and she said, "Bon voyage," and she said, "Bon voyage, I'll meet you in California." And she said to him, "Well, let's talk about the new kitchen we're going to put in." And he had a fight with her. He says, "I don't want to talk about kitchens now. We're going to meet you in California." Throughout the whole movie, this guy was sitting there and he was putting new kitchens in his apartment. He's got a friend of his came over and he visited every week and he says, "You're putting 2 kitchens in the last 2 weeks." He talked to the landlord and the landlord said he put in 17 kitchens in the last 5 years. You know why? Because that last time he saw his wife and his 3 daughters, he argued over that kitchen. He never saw them again. The Bible says, never let the sun set on your anger. Never. And that also means don't go to bed at night being angry with your husband or with your wife. Excuse me. It reminds me of that when I'm at work, I listen to theology, I listen to apologetics. This is all I do. I teach it, I listen to it. Apologetics is what I listen to. And this guy started off his story by saying he was married for 50 years, and there was a little shoebox in his closet, and the closet in the shoebox said, "My personal property from his wife, do not touch." For 50 years, he did not touch that box. So after 50 years of marriage, he said to his wife, "Can I look in that box?" And she said, "Okay." She brought it downstairs, showed him the box. There was 2 doilies and $25,000. So he says, "Okay, what's this all about?" She said to him, "My grandmother gave me good advice when I first got married, and she said, whenever you get mad with your husband, whenever you want to bump him over the head, whenever you want to slap him, go into another room and make a doily." So the husband said, 2 doilies in 50 years? He's all choked up. He says, "This is fantastic. She only got angry with me 2 times in 50 years. So he says to his wife, 2 doilies? He says, "That explains that, but what about the $25,000? She goes, "That's the money I made selling doilies." The point is, never let the sun set on your anger. You heard the readings today, 1 Corinthians 13. He didn't read the whole thing. You're going but as Catholics, you're going to be attacked. You're going to be attacked by everyone, the secular media, the television, the movies. Catholics get attacked by everybody. Even some of the so-called Christians will attack you. But they'll tell you this only faith, only hope, only love. Read the end of that 1 Corinthians 13, because at the end it says there remains these 3: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. God bless you. Preach theater.